The New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, has announced her retirement from politics. She'll stand down from her role on February 7th. Ms Ardern made an emotional announcement in Napier at the Labor Party's year-starting caucus retreat. She also confirmed the election will take place on October 14th. The party will now elect a new leader by the weekend. Ms Ardern confirmed the Deputy Prime Minister, Grant Robertson, won't be a candidate. Here's some more of what Ms Ardern had to say.
As much as I have taken great joy in this job, I would be giving a disservice to this country and to the Labor Party if I continued knowing that I just don't have enough in the tank for another 4 years. And so to Neve, Mum is looking forward to being there when you start school this year. And to Clark, let's finally get married. After going on 6 years of some big challenges, I am human. Politicians are human. We give all that we can for as long as we can, and then it's time. But I'm not leaving because it was hard. Had that been the case, I probably would have departed 2 months into the job. I am leaving because with such a privileged role comes responsibility. The responsibility to know when you are the right person to lead and also when you are not. I know what this job takes, and I know that I no longer have enough in the tank to do it justice. I'm entering now my 6th year in office, and for each of these years I have given my absolute all. I believe that leading a country is the most privileged job anyone could ever have, but also one of the more challenging. You cannot and should not do it unless you have a full tank, plus a bit in reserve for those unexpected challenges.
Our reporter Jessica Maggio was in the room for that big announcement last hour by the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Let's bring her in now with some more analysis. Jessica, was this expected? Was the latest poll suggesting her unpopularity is growing? Did that have something to do with this?
Ash, I don't think anyone had this on their bingo card, that's for sure. It certainly received a gasp in the room when she made that announcement that she wouldn't be following that re-election in October. So she named the official date for the election as October 14, and then she made that shock announcement that she will be stepping down as Prime Minister. And as we just heard there, she said that she felt she didn't have anything left in the tank and that she made the decision over summer where she so desperately tried to find that passion that she was looking for to reignite the year ahead, especially as New Zealand heads into an election year. And she is facing some real challenges this election year. Her popularity has fallen. It seems that the opposition here, the Nationals, have gained momentum, and certainly as Prime Minister, she hasn't seen much favourability here in New Zealand. Internationally, she's quite adored and she's quite well respected, but that seemed to be on the decline here within the country. So she might have seen the writings on the wall and made that call early, but she said it wasn't a call she made lightly and that it was a decision she had been thinking of, not only for herself but for her family. So she made mention of the fact that she wants to make breakfast for her daughter Neve and to have coffee in bed with her partner and to finally get married. So a very personal, emotional statement from her today. She also teared up saying that she believes that Labor can carry through. There was a question from someone here in the media who asked, are you essentially handing over the election to the Nationals? But she believes that she's not. She believes that they can carry it through. And what happens now is that they're going to have to essentially find a replacement. So they'll have a vote on Sunday, January 22nd, this Sunday, in 3 days' time. And if they reach a unified agreement, then essentially that person will be re-elected and she will resign as Prime Minister. But they have until February 7th. So essentially February 7th is her last day.